The role of the U.S. Embassy and Consulate in Mexico is to follow protocol and make an attempt to notify the next of kin when a U.S. citizen dies in their country. Since Shanquella died and was left in Mexico, the U.S. Embassy should have contacted the Robinson family with the death notification. They did not. Dr. Carolina Beatriz Ornelas Gutierrez pronounced Shanquella dead and did not notify the family of her death. Why was travel mate Khalil Cook, who was part of the group that took her life, allowed to tell the Robinson family that Shanquella had passed away? He's not a doctor. He's not a police officer. He's not medical personnel. It doesn't make sense. Please listen to the heartbreak of Shanquella's father, Bernard Robinson, as he describes searching for his daughter's body.
I had to go and find her, man. I don't know nothing about Mexico, Cabo. So I got on my phone and Google the real call the embassy. They give me the runaround. So I said, I'll Google the funeral homes down there. So I Googled the funeral homes down there, came up on Riviera Funeral Home, and called him first. The guy was Spanish. He understand a little what I was saying. He said, call back, and a lady named Elizabeth picked up the phone, and she spoke Spanish and English, and she spoke English real good. And she said, Mr. Robinson, I said, you have Shanquella Robinson in your morgue or funeral home? She said, let me look at the docket. She said, yes, sir, I got your door. So I just broke down and started crying, man, because I wasn't going to let her stay down there. No. So she said, Mr. Robinson, I'm going to stick with you till I get your daughter back to the States. She came in, man. I'm sitting at the door. Rosedale Funeral Home, them doors open, man. She brought her in there. They brought her in there, man. I broke down like a baby, man. You know. And I looked at her, you know. I saw the knot, like an hour swollen, cut on her lip. I said, nah, y'all jumped on her. That's what y'all need, y'all. Wasn't no alcohol poison. And the lady even told me that before she even got to me. She said, Mr. Robinson, your daughter didn't have no alcohol. She died on a broken neck and a spinal cord broke. I see for him, and I just burst out, started crying. Then I stood over. I didn't want to leave that funeral home that night, man. A friend of mine had to pull me out of there. So I told her, baby girl, your dad will give you justice. Your dad won't give you justice. They will pay for this. Through the grace of God. God gonna make it right.
Ken Salazar is the U.S. Ambassador of Mexico, and the disrespect and insensitivity shown by the U.S. Embassy and Mexican Consulate was egregious. Their actions were unconscionable. It was the responsibility of the U.S. Embassy to notify the next of kin the day that she died. They didn't do that.